What's next? Sometimes I feel like I was dropped 20 years into my future and given all the tools I need to succeed, but I'm also given twice as many extra tools that I don't need, tools that don't hold me any benefit. And my biggest obstacle is that I hold the same affinity for all of them equally. That for some reason I want to keep all the tools, all the beneficial tools and all the tools that are kind of like anchors, close to me. And I don't know any better. And that right now I have been given the wonderful gift of living this new life with everything I need to succeed, plus I need to learn to let go of things that I no longer need. Was it when a child grows up, they let go of the toys that they no longer need? I don't know. It's just been rolling around in my head. Kind of like you're a hoarder with prized possessions, prized antiques. But you don't know, and no one knows you have these prized antiques because you have so much other stuff that is just sheer garbage. But because of your hoarder eyes, and you subconsciously know that you have very important stuff in your possession, but because of your hoarder eyes, you don't know which is important and which is garbage. So sometimes we have to just let go of the things that no longer serve us and move forward and improve our lives. That's our challenge. Is that we're all given everything we need to succeed, but for some reason we need to hold on to anchors that was going to hold us back and prevent us from succeeding. I mean, I subconsciously know this path like the back of my hand, but sometimes if I look with my eyes, I don't know what the path is anymore. It just disappears in all the bushes and the moss and the ferns. But the path is right there. It's right in front of me. I can see it clearly now. Other times it just disappears, but I know where it's going to be and I just keep walking. Maybe that's the idea, is that there comes a time when you intuitively know the things you need to keep and the things you have to let go. Sometimes those things you have to let go are old beliefs. Sometimes those things you have to let go are old desires. Sometimes the things you got to let go are old friends, old family, and most times we have to let go of old possessions, because possessions hold us back. They weigh us down. Although I might think that old memories weigh us down even more. And being pushed forward 20 years into your future and told to let you go, and because you don't realize, like, wait a second, how come I remember so vividly 20 years ago, but the time between 20 years ago and now is so ephemeral. It's so hard to think about. Oh well, I don't think it really matters, because memories are just stories that we tell ourselves. And that's the wonderful thing about memories, is if you think about them well enough, every time you think about them, you change them. And if you really want to improve your life, every memory you remember, you think about, rewrite it into a positive. And then kind of write down that positive memory you've shifted it into. And continue to remember it in the positive light. And that negative memory becomes a positive memory just because our minds, our brains are actually plastic. They're easily manipulated. That's the problem with hypnotism. You can be convinced of things. That's what media and the politicians and marketing know, is that they can easily manipulate us and cause us to forget the things that aren't so important. And then they can put into our minds other things that they want us to think about. That's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, you just have to keep a hold of the memories that are good to you, they're important to you. You have to release the memories that no longer serve you. Don't let Wall Street and Fifth Avenue and the politicians make you think their way. Use the wonderful gift of your plastic mind to write your own memories, to write your own history, to write your perfect life. Because honestly, the past is only a history written by others. Well, let's write our history ourselves. And the future is written in pencil that really doesn't exist. But the now is just important. And even though if you had dropped 20 years into your future, now you live 20 years and you're there right now, you might as well live it in the best you can. Or maybe there's other ideas. What's next?